Hi guys, this is Mario with Florida Flexible, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the latest addition to our DTF line of printers. So this UNINET model that we have now is basically a desktop unit. It does print from a roll, as you can see back here. So it lets you print continuously like the larger models, but the best feature about this is that you're able to cut the roll as it feeds into smaller sheets and then basically apply the powder manually and do the baking. What I'll do right now for you guys is just to kind of go over a little bit about the features of the model and quickly just tell you what's included when you purchase the unit. First of all, of course, you're going to get the unit itself. This is a 13-inch roll that we have equipped the unit with and comes included when you purchase the model. It will come with the inks, all your CMYKs, and your white ink, of course. It will come with the adhesive powder, which is 1 kilo worth of that right here. It has the roll attachment, and the most important piece is the software, the UNINET Pro RIP software. It's actually enhanced to be able to do many features, like, for example, eliminate the color of the garment. You're also able to intensify the amount of white that you deposit, and they have color targeting. So in the event that you have a particular Pantone color that you want to get to, the software will balance that color for you and give you the outcome that you need in your print. So aside from all of these major things that are included in that price that you purchase for, you will have little items like the cleaning swabs. You'll have moisture meter, which is very important. A lot of people ask us if they're able to place the unit in a garage or perhaps in a spare room. The most important thing is to have air conditioning and have climate control where you're working. You don't want a lot of moisture, you don't want a lot of humidity, because that's going to clog the lines of the printer, and obviously also can give you issues at the time of pressing. So ideally keep it at a 75-degree weather and the moisture below 50%. Okay, so that being said, what I'll do right now is I'll cut the piece that I've already printed, but I'm going to leave in the background the unit printing another design so you guys can see more or less the output that the unit has itself, right? So let me quickly here just do a small cut. The unit has a forward and backwards control for the film, so if I don't want to waste too much film, I can move it back slightly, and then basically I'm saving that amount. What I'm gonna do now is take the transfer that I did, okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the powder. So for that, we're gonna need a plastic bin like this one. I've already went ahead and poured a little bit of that powder into a small container. So that's gonna help us basically pour and handle the powder easier than the bigger bag. I'm gonna grab it from both ends. And what I'm doing here is basically just applying the powder very lightly. And then I'm gonna shake, because this process is a manual process, so I have to make sure that I get the excess of the powder off the film so that when I press it, I don't get any of that stained on the shirt, okay? After this, what comes is to basically place it on the drying unit. I have the drying unit set at 230, okay? And normally it would be about 2 minutes to 3 minutes. It does have a timer, so I'm gonna set the timer to go off. So like I said, 2 minutes, it's gonna be baking in there, and when the alarm alerts us that it's ready, we'll take it out and it's pretty much dry, ready for us to press. For that, we're gonna go ahead and use a dark colored shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-press it to get the moisture out. And 10 seconds is all you need. We're gonna press this transfer at 310 degrees for about 10 seconds. We're gonna peel cold. Now sometimes you'll have materials that are able to be pressed and they could be a warm peel. This film that we're using right now that we have installed in the machine is a cold peel process, okay? So let's wait until that is completed. So now what I'm gonna do is, while this thing is baking, we got another minute to go. What I'll do is I'll send something else to print so you guys can get an idea how long it takes to print. Now the print size that I have here of that design is a 12 by 12. What I'll do is send it to print right here from the RIP, okay? The RIP is very user-friendly. It allows you to be able to change right here the quality of what I'm printing. Right now, I'm printing high resolution, so it's not going to print as fast, but it will output this design in approximately 8 to 10 minutes. If I go with the faster option, my colors may not come out to be as bright, but it will definitely print in somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 minutes to 8 minutes per print. So that's just to give you that. I'm going to go ahead and send that to print, and we will rip the file and send it to print. We'll get that. So our baking is done. So what you're looking for when you take a look at the back of this area is to make sure that it's coming out as glossy as possible, because that's going to make sure that the powder has in fact melted and it's ready for pressing. Okay? So in the event that you feel like the amount of time wasn't sufficient, then you can always put it back in and leave it for a little longer. Some folks are heating up to 3 minutes sometimes. Just a second, I'm going to trim down this longer piece that I don't need. And now I'm ready for pressing. So we're doing 15 seconds at 310 degrees. So now that it's been pressed, what I want to do is I want to place it somewhere where it actually gets to cool down. So you're waiting about 15 to 20 minutes for the final cool down, and then after that, we can go ahead and most of the time what we'll do is we'll get a parchment paper and we'll post press it. That will allow us to just get the transfer to penetrate further into the garment, making the feel softer. So we'll try that too. So right about now, I'm going to go ahead and heal. There you go. We really didn't have any powder residue, which is good. That means we shook it well. And then I'm going to toss it back into here. And then I'm going to grab parchment, and I'm just going to do a post press for about 10 seconds. And basically what I'm hoping to do with the post pressing is so that it penetrates more, so it has a softer feel to that. And that's